today's lesson. Today we have a lesson about picture making, and you're going to learn about picture making techniques or picture making styles. Now we look at style number one, the wash technique. So wash technique is how you apply dilute paint on a surface. You use a brush and then you apply the paint on a surface whereby you apply it on a large area, and this paint has to be diluted. That technique is known as the wash technique. Then number two, we have the dry brush. Dry brush technique, you only apply a little paint on the brush, and then you spread it around the surface so that you can create a certain texture. So you find that you don't apply too much paint. You apply a very little paint on the surface, on the brush, and then you apply it on the surface so that you can show the bristles of the brush. Then number three, we have the dabbing technique. So you hold your brush and then you tap the brush on the surface. So tapping the brush with paint to create a texture and patterns. And then number four, we have splattering. Splattering technique is flicking the paint to create dots and random masks, whereby you find that as you hold the brush, then you flick it on the surface so that it can create some dots on the surface, so you create a certain type of texture. And then number five, we have blending. Blending is when you are mixing the colors, different colors together, so that you can create a certain kind of shade of color or a certain tone of color which you can use. So in that case, the technique of making or trying to apply the paint so that they can appear nicely, that is the technique which is known as blending. Blending the colors. So as you blend the colors, you bring about what we call harmony. Then we have number six, we have impasto. Impasto is applying thick paint such that the brush strokes are visible. So you have to put a lot of paint and then you apply it on the surface. So as you apply on the surface, you find that it may create some texture. But you find that here you have thick paints. It's not like the wash technique whereby you only apply when the paint is diluted. In impasto, you use thick paint. You don't dilute the paint. And normally this one you can use it more on there when you are using the oil paints or acrylic paints. In watercolor, you cannot do it as much, but it can be seen much better when you are doing oil paints. So, and in my summary here, we can say the various techniques which you can use in creating painting artwork. You find that you can use wash technique, you can use dry brush technique, then we have dabbing, splattering, blending, and also impasto. Thank you, and keep on viewing my various lessons which you are undertaking, and follow me on the various social medias. Thank you.